Ain't no gift like the present tense. Ain't no love like the whole romance. Got to make
Good afternoon, Mustangs. I'm Erica Bailey, and you are watching Mustang Nation News.
This week's staff spotlight is Mr. Lewis Flemings. Mr. Flemings is a UIL coordinator, the computer and science teacher, and also the robotics coach.
I was building electronic stuff when I was in 6th grade, and partially because my dad taught me how to take parts from a radio and make a shocker, and so I learned to make shockers and torment all the other kids in the neighborhood, and built radios and speakers and burglar alarms and different things.
There are many career paths that Mr. Flemings could have gone with.
You know, what your job strengths are. Well, I grew up helping my dad build on and add on to our house. So one of the ASVAB has these pictures of tools. What would you do with this? What is this called? Well, because I knew all the tools, I was supposed to be a carpenter, and because I like to read, it told me I should be an English teacher. I remember thinking, no to either of those.
While being a student teacher, Mr. Flemings had the chance to guide an Olympic gold medalist.
Had a kid for 12 weeks. He was always gone on Fridays because he was active in the boys club there, and he was a wrestler. One of the teachers here said, "Didn't you grow up in Amarillo?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Did you see that the wrestler from Amarillo is going for the gold medal?" You're talking Brandon Slay? A student taught him as a 7th grader. Years later, I talked with Coach Springston when they were looking for people to speak at the sports banquet, and Brandon came and spoke to all the athletes for the sports banquet.
As UIL coordinator, Mr. Flemings wishes students realize that UIL isn't just competing for medals and trophies. Those that qualify for state are eligible for UIL scholarships.
In 2013, I had a kid who won UIL state. That's a pretty big award. This kid came from kind of a rough background. There was no way his family would ever be able to afford college. But because he made it to UIL state, he qualified for the UIL scholarships. And he's about to finish his degree in computer science.
After retiring, Mr. Flemings hopes to finish a novel that he has started writing.
Right now, it's at almost 100 pages, and anytime I get a chance, if I'm sitting in a contest waiting for grades, open the laptop. My daughters have decided they like the story enough that Dad's going to finish it, or they're going to hurt him. It's better to try and fail than look back and think, what if I'd done that?
Don't forget to drop off new toys, blankets, house shoes, and canned foods in the large box in the dome for Operation Blessing. Don't forget, the SAT is tomorrow here for those of you who are registered to test. If you would like to take the ACT test without taking up a Saturday or traveling to another town this spring, AHS will be participating in the state program and will be giving the ACT on Tuesday, April 3rd during school. The cost is $61.50, and the deadline for both registration and payment is February 1st. Sign up in the counselor's office and pay with cash or checks made out to AHS. You have a week left to order AHS robotic shirts. All profits from these will go towards helping the robotics team at Hampshire Fannett High School to rebuild their robotics department after the flooding from Hurricane Harvey. Student Council has adopted 2 children for the holidays. Please help us provide these children with an amazing Christmas. Delegates should contact Mrs. Walker or an officer for more details. Helping with this counts as a community service project. That wraps up today's announcements. I'm Erica Bailey. Have a fabulous Friday and stay gold, Mustangs.
long live